No, I missed it. Look at the car. No. Forget it. Thanks, I appreciate it. What are you doing here?
I'm going to watch triathlon.
Now you watch the triathlon?
Yeah.
Are you going to do it today? I asked the people when I came across the bridge, they said they were going to harvest this
Water quality is kind of unequalized.
How can I handle it? People are basically violating the laws. I'm going to fuck up the legislation.
I was actually quite surprised.
Why did they just do the trail down in the east and Central Bay? I think it's better down there.
I don't get it why. The backdrop is great. It's beautiful. No question about that.
How far do they go? Oh, that is. It's not a high, man. Really? Oh, yeah. It's kick-stroke. Get it out of the water. You're not flying.
Well, where is it?
You can jump in right below the unexplored course. And it's, one large loop and another.
Which going which way? Both west?
That direction and coming back up the...
And they're coming back against the native.
And I don't know. I honestly don't know how they're swimming against this current. This current is currently 1 meter per second.
I love that.
That is.
I saw it moving. I saw it
They
booming.
canceled it like
It
2
was
days
booming.
ago.
Well, they canceled it for this morning. This morning was supposed to be the race.
So they do break up the track. Yeah, they get off.
Get right on the water.
Really? Okay, so they figured 18 minutes they're going to get it in somehow.
So then now they're going to...
Well, they're schedule it for tomorrow.
You guys have tickets for it?
Unfortunately, now there's very little.
What is it? Yeah, that's the only people who see it.
You on the side.
You have tickets?
Hello, Usha.
So it's not taking up
I was down across the bridge by the Grand Palais. I mean, I know you couldn't see. I don't know about going down that way on the side of the bank. They're cutting that off a little bit. So you're traffic. Where do you live? Are you American?
I need to check
Really? You gotta get a pair of pants. Yeah, Munich just speak a lot more English.
I got stuck on that side of the venue and I was like, oh, what a beautiful day. Not bad.
Toronto.
It's like Idaho.
No.
I know.
I just don't want my son was good. So we go to Boston every summer.
Okay.
I always go to San Carlos.
I just went to
It's a great place. Hey, San Tacos,
What do you
baby.
think of this?
Yeah, no,
Well, you guys,
Thanks a lot. Enjoy. I thought it was till Friday.
yeah, no. Yeah, I got it.
You're like that. Well, enjoy. Thank you for the phone.
Ciao. Appreciate it.
No problem. Ça va c'est l'adresse qu'elle veut prendre dans les émissions En fait, c'est moi qui l'ai appelé pour savoir si déjà on avait plus de temps pour faire ça. Et si elle dis-moi si jamais je peux. T'étais en contact avec moi. Et voilà.
Ouais, c'est 25 degrés, ça.
Good. So, the guy who came with the first goal with the name of the Olympics winner, previously that story we did on the Friday.
Oh, no.
So this guy is meeting Tommy Smith in Southport.
Okay.
And he's going to release the first goal and where the name of the first is. And then Osha wants to cover that. It's at 11.
Okay.
And Vida is going and she's asked you have time to go there to meet even there without having to plan anything. But just in case, just so you know, and I think you don't have to
Yeah.
just from Lush.
Okay.
If you can go there, it's fine. If not,
Where is it?
it's in Southport. So it's a bit far from here. You can go there by bike for sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
No?
you can. I think it's far. I would say metro. It's 30 minutes by bike.
Okay.
26 by metro. Over here. And it's like metro France is UK. But really it's, I don't want to put pressure and I hate asking that, especially the one asking you.
Ça va?
Something happened today? Cancel? I was 8 o'clock, I guess. Why? Do you know where to postpone? Tomorrow morning at okay. It will be where? When something here?
I think they are starting on the 30th.
Okay.
or the city chapter is going to do, or just take the -1 and I'll take it from here and fill up.
Good for you. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. What are you doing here?
I'm gonna watch triathlon.
Now you watch the triathlon?
Yeah.
Are you going to do it today? I asked the people when I came across the bridge. They said they were going to do it.
Water quality is kind of unequalized.
I'm going to people that's basically violating the laws. I'm going to fuck up the legislation.
I was like quite surprised.
Why did they just do the trail down in Nice and South Korea? I don't
get it why. The backdrop is great. It's beautiful. No question.
How far do they go? Oh, that is. It's on a high. Really? Oh, it's kick-struck and not getting out of the water. You're on the bike.
Where
You can jump in right below the Organisers course. And if you swim out one large loop and another
Which going which way? Both west?
that direction and coming back up the...
And then coming back against the native.
And I don't know, I honestly don't know how they're swimming against this current. This current is currently 1 meter per second.
I love that.
That is,
I saw it moving. I saw it
they
booming.
canceled it like
It
2
was
days in a
booming.
row.
well, they canceled it for this morning. This morning was supposed to be the race.
So they do break up the track. They get off.
Get right on the water.
Really? Okay, so they figured 18 minutes they're going to get it in somehow.
So then now they're gonna have to
So they're if you schedule it for tomorrow.
You guys have tickets to it?
Unfortunately, now there's very limited. Those stands on the right.
What is it? Yeah, that's the only people who see it.
You on the side.
Hello, Usha.
So it's not as big as
I went down across the bridge by the Grand Palais. I mean, I know you couldn't see. I don't know about going down that way on the side of the bank. They did cut that off too. You're traffic. Where do you live? Are you American or you
I need to check the
really? You gotta get up there fast. Yeah, we would just speak a lot more English.
I got stuck on that side of the venue and I was like, oh,
Toronto.
it's like I don't know.
No.
I know.
I just know my son was a good friend. So we go to Boston every summer. We always go to San Francisco. It's a great place. But then you can
I'll stop by.
Hey, San Tacos, baby.
think of this.
Yeah, no,
So you guys,
Thanks a lot. Enjoy. Maybe I thought till Friday.
yeah, no, I gotta.
You're like that. Well, enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Appreciate it.
No problem. 5 minutes de sortie. C'est pas moi qui l'ai fait, mais sinon, Salut, là, ça va c'est la c'est l'athlète qui a le temps dans les émissions je te laisse un peu mon pas. Avec elle là-dessus. En fait, c'est moi qui l'ai appelé pour savoir si déjà on avait fait du temps pour faire ça. Et si elle dis-moi si jamais je peux. T'étais en contact avec moi. Voilà. Merci à toi. Good. So, you're the guy who trained with the first goal with the name of the Olympics winner previously that we did on Friday.
Oh, no.
So this guy is meeting Tony Smith in Saint-Paul. And he's going to release the first sprint and going to the weapon name for the first release. And then OSHA wants to cover that. It's at 11.
Okay.
And Vida is doing, and she's asked you have time to go there. To meet even there. It's not something but
Yeah.
just in case, just so you know, and I think you know,
Yeah.
just from Lush.
Okay.
If you can go there, it's fine. If not,
Where is it?
it's in Southwark. So it's a bit far from here. You can go there by bike for sure.
Yes. No?
You can. I think it's not. I would say natural. 30 minutes by bike,
Okay.
or 26 by over here, and it's like a little plans you get. But really, it's, I don't want to put pressure, and I hate asking that. I shouldn't be the one asking you.
happier because right now we have a lot of medals and everything is going well in terms of our sports results.
L'ensemble de ces vues, pardon, est vraiment
this view is really incredible, whether it is at La Concorde or here at Champ de Mars, Tour Eiffel, whether it is the Champions Park that opened up yesterday for the first time with 10,000 people that came to welcome the recent medal athletes, including the French team for the rugby team was there. It's all of these concepts that we imagine that come to life and find their public in an atmosphere that is very festive. So we have absolutely no issue that has been shared with us in terms of security, in terms of transport. Of course, we remain very vigilant, but on day 4 today. But right now, the games are really taking off to a great start. I also want to mention the balloon in the gardens of the Tuileries, which is really breathtaking. At least from the images that we saw on the opening ceremony. Paris 2024 has opened slots to go and see it because the request is so important and it rises every evening. And, well, we're very happy about this. I also wanted to say that after the rain comes the sunshine, and after the ceremony it's getting hotter, and even more so today. We're going to talk, and this was the image of the day that we wanted to show you. It's going to be hot. It was already hot yesterday. It's going to be even warmer today. Of course, we have planned this system, this possibility with a system of cooling with misting devices. This is what you can see here. There's also the highlight of the cooling spots in Paris, having plants in the city, creating areas that are cool. For us, it's important during the summer when we have more and more heat wave. There are 1,400 in Paris, temporary ones, permanent ones, municipal equipment, the exceptional opening of the parks when it's very hot. Access to water is also essential. We've got a network of 1,200 public fountains that are freely accessible, with Eau de Paris that has done special signaling and 1,000 stores where you can fill your water bottles to cool off. And
dans les zones d'approche des sites de compétition, sur les sites de
many
festivité, qui sont aussi
misting areas that are near the competition sites or the areas nearby, and we also have some shadow that has been made available.
Voilà, donc un dispositif, évidemment, il faut rappeler ce qui va être fait sur tous les sites de festivité
that
comme de
is
compétition,
going to be
qu'il faut plus
organized
s'hydrater qu'à la
on
normale,
the festive
parfois
sites
se
and on the
mettre à l'abri
competition.
également,
You need
et
to
que des
drink more than
dispositifs ont été
usual. You
prévus,
need
évidemment,
to find
avec
shade,
l'organisation pour
and
tout ça.
there were
Voilà le point
special
de vigilance qu'on voulait
aspects that
mettre
were planned
aujourd'hui,
with the
même si on
organization.
est très content
So
qu'il
this
fasse
is
très
what
beau
we
et très
wanted
chaud.
to flag today,
Il faut
even if
savoir
we're
bien se
happy
protéger avec,
that it's
aussi
sunny and warm. You
couvre-chef,
need to
comme on
be
dit,
able
et,
to protect
potentiellement de la crème
yourself
solaire
with a
pour les
hat
plus sensibles.
and some
Voilà pour
SPF
l'image du jour
cream
qu'on voulait
for
vous mettre
those
en
who are
avant,
more
et
sensitive.
vous dire
This is
quelques
what we
rendez-vous
wanted
aussi
to say.
aujourd'hui.
We also wanted to share
Évidemment, le
the
début du basket 3-3
important
et
moments of
la
the
compétition de BMX freestyle à la Concorde.
competition. So we've got the beginning of
ceux qui aiment se coucher tard
3-on-3
ou se lever tôt,
basketball
des finales de
and
surf
freestyle.
à
We've got
Tuopo,
surf
et
in
quelques
Tuopo.
médailles potentielles
A
évidemment
few
pour
potential
les
medals,
chauvins que nous
of
sommes,
course, for
avec en judo, on
the
espère
jingoists
la plus
that
belle
we
médaille
are
pour
in
Clarisse
judo.
Agbenienou, du
to-
tennis de table et puis évidemment
And
des
we
sites de
have table
festivités aussi
tennis
très
as well.
fréquentés, je l'ai dit hier, mais je
And
vous
of
le
course,
redis,
the festive
le
side
week-end,
is
plus de 150
also
000
very
personnes sont sur les sites de
frequented.
festivités parisiens. On n'a pas encore
Over
les
the
chiffres
weekend,
des
we
deux
had
premiers jours, mais la tendance
150,000
est restée la
people.
même hors
The
week-end.
trend has remained
Voilà,
the
donc
same
ce qui me rend
outside of the
évidemment
weekend,
extrêmement
apparently.
heureux et
So
qui valide
this
quelque part
makes me very
le
happy, and it
dispositif de 26 sites de
validates
festivités
the
que nous avons mis en place et
26
qui, en
festive
proximité,
sites that
répondent
we have set up,
à la demande
the fan zones
de
that
tous
meet
ceux qui sont à Paris
the
pour vivre les
request
Jeux de
of
manière
everybody who's in
exceptionnelle.
Paris to live these
Dernier
games in an
rendez-vous
exceptional
sur la
way.
terrasse des Jeux, donc en face de
Last
l'hôtel de ville,
meeting on
un spectacle
the
Maori,
terrace of the
voilà, en
games,
présence de l'ambassade
Maori
des États-Unis et
show
du comité
with
olympique néo-zélandais à 19h30.
New Zealand Embassy
Voilà, c'est
and
un
the
rendez-vous
US Embassy
auquel
at
vous pourrez aller
7:30.
si
This
vous aimez
is
cette
something
culture-là.
that
Et ça fait
you
la
can go
transition
see
parfaite
if you like
avec
this culture, and it's
voilà, Paris
perfect
qui est une capitale mondiale de
transition
la
with
culture. Et
Paris.
c'est la
That
thématique qui vous est
is
proposée aujourd'hui dans les press tours
global
et la
culture
conférence qui se présente. Et Eric va vous en dire quelques mots.
capital, and it's
Merci
the
Pierre,
topic
bonjour
that
à
Eric's going to
toutes et à
talk
tous.
about. Well, thank you,
Transition
Pierre,
parfaite,
and
effectivement.
hello,
D'ailleurs,
everybody. Perfect transition
l'ensemble
indeed.
de l'organisation des
All
JO
of
est
the
organisé par la
organisation
culture
of the
parisienne.
Olympics is
Moi, j'ai eu
organized
la
by
chance
the Parisian
hier
culture.
d'assister
I
le
had
soir
the opportunity
à la
yesterday
compétition au Grand
to
Palais. Évidemment,
watch
lieu
the
de sport
competition
pour les
in the
JO,
Grand
enfin, aussi
Palais,
de
which
culture.
is
C'est-à-dire
a
qu'en plus,
place
j'ai eu
of
la chance de
sports
vivre
for the Olympics,
la
but also a place of
finale des
culture. And I
Françaises
was
au sabre
lucky
et la
to
première médaille
see the
ukrainienne.
final
Vous
of
imaginez la ferveur de l'ensemble
the
du
French
public,
women and
y
the
compris
first
d'ailleurs
medal for
peut-être même
Ukraine. And you can
de façon incroyable
imagine
au
the
moment de cette
happiness of the
première médaille
public
ukrainienne. Et c'est vrai qu'on
during
est très
this
heureux
first
aussi de voir les
Ukrainian medal,
Ukrainiennes
and we're
briller
delighted to
pendant
see
ces
the
JO. C'est
Ukrainians
important pour eux et c'est
shine
important
during
aussi
the
pour le
games.
message
It's
que Paris a
important
toujours
for them,
porté
and
sur
it's
ce
important
sujet.
for the
Double
message that
médaille
Paris has
française en
always
même temps et
supported
d'ailleurs en
on this,
sortant
and also a dual
du Grand
French
Palais,
medal.
voir la
Coming
base
out
qui
of
s'est
the Grand
levée
Palais
et
to
cette
see
espèce de foule complètement bienveillante et
the
sympathique sur les
ring
Champs-Élysées,
rise
se
and
dirigeant
this
pour essayer d'avoir la
crowd
meilleure photo
moving
possible
there to
de la
try
base.
to
C'est
get
la
the best
démonstration
picture
vraiment que
possible
l'entrée
of the
des Jeux
rising
dans la ville,
ring.
elle fonctionne à Paris.
And
C'était
the cauldron,
un immense pari, c'est le cas de le dire qu'on
it
a
was
fait.
a
Et
huge
pour le
bet
moment, Pierre
to
l'a
have
dit,
this.
il est réussi.
And
D'ailleurs,
for the
j'étais
time
aussi
being, this
à
bet
l'Arena,
is
qui est
a
aussi un lieu de
success.
culture.
I was
Parce que
also
la
at
culture à
the
Paris,
arena,
c'est bien
which
sûr
is also a
les
place
grands
of
sites
culture, because
historiques tels que
culture
le Grand
in
Palais, mais
Paris
c'est aussi
is the
un
legacy
engagement
site
très
like
fort
Grand
de la
Palais,
ville de
but it's
Paris
also
pour avoir
a
des
very
espaces
strong
contemporains.
commitment of
Et
the city
l'Arena
of
de la
Paris
Chapelle est
to
un
have
espace sportif,
contemporary
bien sûr, mais c'est aussi un
spaces.
espace
And the
de
space
culture.
in La
Et c'est pour ça qu'on
Chapelle
voulait
is
faire
a
ce lien
sports area, but
entre
also
ces deux mondes.
a
Bien sûr
culture area. And
qu'on
this is why
accueille les JO, mais
we
bien sûr aussi que
wanted
Paris
to
est
make
la
the link
capitale mondiale,
of
sans
welcoming
doute, de la
the
culture, avec
Olympics,
une
but
offre
also to have
incroyable
Paris
et une offre
be the
incroyable à toutes les
global
échelles. Et
capital
c'est
of
les deux points sur
culture
lesquels je
with
voulais
a
intervenir
tremendous
avant
offer
d'en venir
on
à
all
la
scales. And this is what I wanted to
présentation de la
talk about
thématique du jour.
before I started
D'abord, il y a les
introducing
sites,
the
les
topic of
lieux
the day.
iconiques
First
de la
of all,
culture
you've
parisienne
got
que tout le
the
monde connaît,
iconic sites
le
of
Louvre, le
Parisian
Petit Palais,
culture
Orsay,
that everybody
l'Opéra,
France, le Louvre, le Petit Palais, Orsay, the Opera, the cinemas, about 100 museums. I don't know how many festivals, cultural events in public space.
Je pense à la Nuit Blanche,
I'm
bien sûr. Je pense
thinking
aussi
here
dans
about the
chacun de
White
nos
Night.
arrondissements, à des
I'm
grands
thinking
espaces
also
qui se déroulent,
in our
à des grands
arrondissement,
événements qui se déroulent sur l'espace public.
about
Et vous me permettrez de
main
citer la fête
events
des
that
vendanges
take
de
place,
Montmartre comme étant quand même l'un des
like
plus
the
importants. Évidemment, mais en
harvest
fait, tous nos
celebration in
arrondissements
Montmartre, that is one of the
préparent, mettent en
greatest.
scène la
But all of the
culture sur l'espace
arrondissements
public, une
stage
capitale des
culture
arts
in
vivants
the
aussi,
public
quand même
space.
130
It's
salles de
also a capital
spectacle. Il y a
of the
300
living
spectacles par
arts
semaine à Paris.
with
Une
300
idée
shows per
de
week
la
in
dimension
Paris.
que
So
la
this
culture
gives
prend
you
dans
an
notre
idea of
ville.
the
Et
dimension
puis
of
Paris,
culture in
capitale
our
du
city.
cinéma, et vous
And
aurez
also
l'occasion
Paris,
peut-être pour certains
capital
d'entre
of the
vous de
cinema.
participer
And
à
for
un
some
des
of
press
you,
tours
you
sur
might
justement le
take
cinéma à
part in
Paris.
one of the press
Juste pour vous
tours
donner
on
une
cinema
idée,
in Paris, just to give you
en
an idea.
2023, Paris, c'est
In
7400 jours de
2023,
tournage.
Paris was meant
Sachant que l'année ne compte pas
7,400
400 jours, ça
days
n'aura échappé à
of
personne. Donc c'est dire
shooting
l'intensité
in
des tournages.
365 days. This is to show you the
Emily in Paris, enfin,
intensity
bref, vous connaissez
of
ça
filming
absolument par
Lupin,
cœur.
Emily in
C'est la
Paris. You
démonstration
all
que
know
notre
this.
ville
This is the
accueille
demonstration that our city
l'ensemble du monde.
welcomes the
Et le
entire
deuxième point, et
world.
le dernier point sur
And
lequel
then
je voulais
the
donner
last point
un
on
élément,
which
c'est bien
I
sûr aussi
wanted
l'idée
to
qu'il
talk
n'y a pas de
is
culture
the
pour nous à
notion
Paris
that
s'il n'y a
there's
pas de la
no
proximité.
culture for us
Notre
in
objectif,
Paris
c'est d'abord de
if
faire en sorte que
it's
chacune et
not
chacun des
a
Parisiennes et des
proximity
Parisiens puisse
culture,
avoir
and it's to
accès à
make
la
sure
culture
that each of
dans
the
les
Parisians
écoles,
can access
avec des
culture
résidences
in
d'artistes,
schools
des
with
olympiades
artist
culturelles, mais dans
residencies
tous
and
les quartiers,
cultural works,
avec
but
des
also
offres, y
throughout
compris
all of the
gratuites, dans toutes nos
neighborhoods
bibliothèques,
with
avec nos
some
expositions. Donc vraiment,
free offers
on n'est
with
pas
our
uniquement dans
libraries,
l'idée qu'il faut
our
la culture à
exhibitions.
dimension internationale et mondiale. La
It's
culture à
not
Paris,
just a
c'est
global and
l'accès
international
pour chacune et
dimension to
chacun,
culture,
et souvent
but it's also
gratuitement
an access for
à la
all of the
culture.
citizens,
Et ça nous a amené à
often
avoir
for
une
free.
politique
And this
ambitieuse
led us to
de
have quite
rénovation,
an
et puis
ambitious
surtout à faire en sorte
policy
que,
of renovation
en
and to
préparant
make sure
les
that
JOP, on
while
puisse aussi
preparing
créer
the
cette Olympiade
Olympic and
culturelle
Paralympic
qui a
Games, we could
réuni
create
des
this
milliers de personnes dans des
cultural
centaines
Olympiad
d'événements
that brought
tout
together
l'été,
thousands of
avec
people
des
through
animations à
hundreds of
dimension
events
mondiale.
throughout
Je
the
pense par
summer.
exemple à Benjamin Millepied
I'm
qui, dans tous
thinking
les quartiers de
about
Paris,
Benjamin
a
Millepied,
préparé
who
des
in
spectacles.
all
Je ne
of
sais pas
the
si certains d'entre
neighborhoods
vous avaient eu
of
l'occasion
Paris
d'aller
has
les voir,
prepared
mais c'était des
shows. I
moments
don't know if
complètement
you've
fous quand
seen them,
vous
but these were
êtes Église Saint-Bernard et que
crazy
vous avez
when you
Benjamin
were
Millepied
in
qui
Église Saint-Bernard
organise un
and you've
spectacle.
got
C'est un
Benjamin
moment
Millepied
que seul
organizing
Paris
a
peut
show.
créer en réalité, à la
It's
fois
a
parce que
moment
les grands
that
artistes
only
sont d'accord
Paris
pour
can
venir
create
et parce que
because
nous,
the
on fait
main
en sorte qu'ils
artists
viennent
have
aussi dans tous
agreed to come
les
and
quartiers.
because we make sure that
Et
they
puis
go
la Nuit
in
Blanche
all
aussi
of the
en
neighborhoods,
résonance
and
avec
then you've
le
got the
sport,
White
les
Night
Jeux
as well,
poétiques,
resonating with
le
sports,
Festival Formos
the
Olympiques.
Poetic
Bref,
Games.
on est bien sûr disponible pour vous
So
parler de tout ça,
we are
mais c'était
available
important
to talk
pour nous de
about
faire
all
ce
this,
lien
but it was important for
entre
us
ces grands
to
sites qu'on
create
ouvre
this
au monde
link
pour les
between
JO
these
et le
great
fait que
sites
toute
that
l'année,
we're opening
ils
to the
sont
world
ouverts
for the
aux
Olympic
visiteurs de
Games,
Paris et
and
aux
the fact
Parisiennes
that
et aux
they're
Parisiens.
open
Du
to
coup,
the visitors
pour
and to
aujourd'hui,
the
ce qu'on vous
Parisians all
propose,
year round.
donc je l'ai dit, le press tour
For
sur
today,
le
what
parcours
we
cinéma,
offer
les grands
a
sites
press tour
parisiens
around
qui ont accueilli des
the
tournages,
large
mais aussi à
Parisian sites that have
14h30
welcomed
une conférence sur la scène
film
parisienne.
shootings,
On va parler du
but also
spectacle vivant
conference on
avec Karine Roland,
living
l'adjointe à la maire
spectacle
de
with
Paris en
Karine
charge de la culture,
Roland,
mais
the
aussi
deputy
Adrien
mayor
Devant,
in
qui est
charge of
qui est
culture, but
acteur, qui est
also
metteur en scène
Adrien
et qui est le directeur
Devant,
du
who
théâtre
is
Paris
an
Villette,
actor and a
et
director and
Emmanuel
the
de
director
Marcy
of
Motta,
Paris
que
La
je ne présente
Villette,
pas,
and
directeur du
Marcy
théâtre de la
Motta
ville.
that I want present, who is
À
the
17h,
director
vous
of
allez pouvoir
Théâtre de la
découvrir
Ville.
la gaieté
At
lyrique
5,
et
you'll
des
be
prestations
able to discover
musicales
la
dans cet
gaieté
endroit
lyrique
iconique de la
and
programmation culturelle
music
parisienne.
in an
Et à
iconic place
18h30,
for
un
music
autre press
in
tour
Paris, and
qui vous
at
permettra une
5:30
visite
there'll be another
exclusive des
press tour
coulisses et des studios
allowing
du Grand
you
Rex.
to visit
Et comme je sais que vous êtes tous
the
très attachés à
backstage
l'ensemble
and
des
the
cultures et
studios of the
notamment à
Grand
la
Rex,
culture
and
de
because I know
la
you
joie
love
et de la fête,
culture, and
il est prévu
especially
aussi un
culture
cocktail
around joy
sur
and
ce toit
celebration.
qui est
We
complètement
have a
iconique
cocktail
aussi.
on this
Et
roof
enfin, un
that is
dernier petit
also
point,
iconic as well.
il est
And then
prévu
one
ce
final
soir, ici
point,
même à
it
19h, je
is
crois,
planned right
un
here at
petit
7.
pot. Donc si vous êtes là ce soir,
little drink.
l'occasion
So if you're
de
there this
respirer
evening,
et
it's an
de se
opportunity
parler
to
de façon
catch a
agréable.
breath
Voilà ce que je pouvais
and
vous
to
dire
share
à ce
a
stade
fun moment
là-dessus. Et bien sûr, on
together.
est disponible
That's
pour
what
prendre
I
toutes vos
can say
questions
at this
qui,
stage.
j'imagine,
Of
auront
course,
toutes
we're
trait
available
à ce qu'on a dit.
to take all of your questions that have
Pardon,
to
j'ai
do with
complètement
what
oublié de
we've
passer les
spoken
photos.
about. I'm
Donc,
sorry I
voilà.
didn't share the
Je
photos.
m'excuse.
So there you go.
J'étais
I'm
absorbé
sorry.
par
I
l'offre
was
culturelle
caught
parisienne.
up by this
Mais bon,
cultural
vous
offer
avez vu
in Paris.
rapidement,
So
juste
you
pour y
saw
revenir,
very
bon,
quickly
c'est
also to come back to this. This is the illustration of Petit Palais where there is a tremendous exhibition. I encourage you all, journalists or not, to go and discover this exhibition. It's a street art exhibition that is blending with the art of the permanent exhibition of Petit Palais. It's accessible throughout the games. This is the illustration of what Eric said. Of course, we're going to take your questions. We haven't broached some of the topics in the brief because we know that the questions will be forthcoming. So you can start right now.
Alors, qui se lance? Monsieur Yvon.
So who would like to get started? Mr. Yvon, I could have bet on that.
Bonjour, une question sur le cinéma à
One
Paris.
question on cinema in Paris.
Évidemment, le dossier de la Seine,
Of course,
comme je vais me répéter, mais comme hier avant-hier,
I'm going to
c'est possible
repeat
de
myself
savoir,
like
si on
yesterday
fait
and
un
the day
petit déplacement
before.
ou un gros déplacement
Are
pour les
we
derniers
talking
relevés
about
qui
a
datent
big press tour
d'hier,
or
et
a
puis,
small press tour?
voilà, le problème, c'est
Compared
que
to
le report
yesterday,
demain
the
risque
issue
d'être
is that
d'arriver après une nouvelle dégradation ce soir. Donc,
tomorrow might
est-ce
come
que-
after
est-ce que
another
vous pensez que-
degradation tomorrow.
que demain, ça
So
va
do
être
you
possible
think
d'avoir
that
les deux
tomorrow
épreuves,
it's going to be
individuelles?
possible to
Alors,
hold
sur
the
les
two
chiffres, moi
competitions?
personnellement, je ne les ai
Concerning
pas
the
vus
figures,
dans le
I
détail,
have
donc
not
je peux pas
personally
répondre
seen
parce
them in
que c'est,
detail.
la Fédé
I
internationale
can't
et Paris
answer because
2024,
it's the International
la
Federation
ville,
and
il y
Paris
a la réunion de briefing,
2024.
mais voilà, je sais qu'il y a un
There's a
dépassement qui a amené
brief.
la
I know
fédération
that
à décaler
the
la
Federation
compétition à
has
demain et
pushed the
voilà, je pense
competition
qu'ils ont tous les
to
éléments,
tomorrow. I believe
notamment
they have
celui
all of the
d'un
elements,
aléa météo
including
éventuel,
that of a
mais qui n'est pas
possible
stabilisé à date et qui
weather
aujourd'hui
issue that is not
conduit la fédération,
stabilized at this time.
conduit
This
la
leads
fédération internationale
the International
à mettre les deux
Federation
épreuves demain et
to
qui nous
place
semble
both
être la meilleure
competitions
option à
tomorrow,
date, sachant
which
qu'il y en
seems
aura
to us to
éventuellement
be
d'autres
the best
si
option.
demain
There might be
était
others
également
if tomorrow was
problématique en termes de
also
résultats,
an
mais
issue in terms
la
of the
tendance va
results
largement à
of the
l'amélioration.
analysis,
On
but
n'est pas
the
encore passé
trend
sous les
is
seuils nécessaires
improving.
aujourd'hui, d'où le
We're
décalage,
still not
mais ça
below
va
the
sans doute
necessary
arriver demain. En tout
threshold,
cas,
and
c'est
hence
la tendance qui se
the
dégage.
shifting it in
Mais sur
time,
sur le
but it's
détail, je ne peux pas
the
les
trend
donner
that
et
is
si je pouvais, je ne
appearing.
le ferais pas,
On the
mais
details,
parce
I
que c'est
can't
eux
give
qui
them, and if I
communiquent
could,
là-dessus et
I
c'est ce
wouldn't,
qu'on
because they
avait,
are the ones communicating
ce qu'on avait
on
arrêté
this,
avec
and
Paris
this is what we
2024
had
et la FI,
decided
je crois qu'ils
with
font un
Paris
brief
2024
là-dessus
and
vers
the
11 heures.
International
Donc,
Federation,
peut-être tu
and
peux leur
they
poser la
will
question dans ce
do a
cadre-là.
briefing around 11
Mais
at that time.
la tendance est plutôt bonne.
But the trend is a good one.
Bonjour,
It's
Nicolas.
improving.
Hello, Nicolas
Hello.
from AP Television. Same question, but can you reply in English? How was the comment about the triathlon situation?
Okay. Yeah, as you know, the International Federation decided to report the competition for tomorrow because the result was not good enough in terms of water quality. But okay, we know this expectation could be a possibility. That's why we preview some contingency day. So tomorrow you will have two competitions in the morning if the quality of water is good enough and the trend is actually on the positive way. So we are still confident for tomorrow having the two competitions in the same day, and they made the organization for that. So we're gonna see tomorrow. But we are totally confident because the trend is positive actually. Not good enough for today, but I hope for good enough for tomorrow. Yeah, I can say they're not good enough. Yes, that's why they report it for tomorrow. But the trend is good, is improving in a good way. So we are confident for the possibility to have the competition tomorrow. So the decision will be taken in the next night, and so we are confident because we see a positive evolution. So we still vigilant but confident, and we have other option if tomorrow it's not good, but I think it will be.
Oui, bonjour, Daniel Isabella pour le quotidien
Hello, Daniel
italien
Isabella
Avenir,
for
avec en fait voilà, les
Avenire,
compétitions qui en fait
the
se
Italian
suivent.
Daily.
On commence à voir
So
des premiers
with the
exemples
competitions that are
de
following one
performances
another,
en
we're
fait,
seeing a few examples
voilà,
of
qui laissent quand même une
performances
trace, notamment
that will leave
d'exemples de
a
courage
trace, like the
sportif, parfois même
example of
poignant. Moi, en tant
sportive
qu'Italien,
courage.
personnellement, j'étais très touché
As
par
Italian, I
cette
was very
escrimeuse
moved by
italo-brésilienne,
this
Nathalie
Italian, Brazilian
d'ailleurs s'entraîne en fait à Levallois, donc elle est
fencing
aussi entre
athlete
trois pays, disons,
who
et
is
qui voilà, après,
training
peut-être pour
across
ceux qui
3
n'ont pas
countries.
suivi,
And
après en
for
fait avoir
those who
été
didn't follow,
hospitalisée pendant
after
5
having
jours,
been
elle est en fait
hospitalized for
montée
5
en
days,
fait au Grand Palais. Bon, elle
she
s'est
went
presque
to the
effondrée,
Grand
mais
Palais.
elle a
She
quand même
almost collapsed,
ému en fait
but
beaucoup de gens dans le monde entier.
she still
En tant
moved
que
a lot
mairie
of
de
people
Paris,
through the
pour des
world.
exemples en fait
As the city of
pareils,
Paris,
qui
for
laissent
such
parfois en fait du
examples
sel en fait à une
that had
édition
a
des
little
Jeux
bit of salt
Olympiques,
to
envisagez-vous
the edition
peut-être
of the Olympics. Do
prix,
you
des médailles,
consider
voilà, peut-être voilà, un titre de citoyen honoraire, parce que c'est
awards,
vrai,
medals,
ce sont des exemples qui laissent vraiment
because these
une
are
trace
examples
au-delà, je veux
that
dire,
do
ensuite,
leave
voilà,
a trace
des médailles d'or, de
beyond
bronze, parce qu'il y
gold
a des réactions dans le monde entier,
medals
par
and
exemple.
bronze
Voilà,
medals,
je cite toujours
because
cet
there are
exemple.
reactions
Merci.
throughout the world, and I just
Très
wanted to
rapidement,
mention
je
that
crois
example.
qu'on a
Very
donné un
quickly,
cadre
I
exceptionnel à
think
ces
that
Jeux,
we
une ambition
gave
très forte qui a été d'ailleurs
exceptional
beaucoup
framework
questionnée,
to
pour ne pas
these
dire
games
parfois
and a
contestée.
very strong
Je crois que le
ambition
début
that
des Jeux
sometimes
valide
was
le
disputed. I
projet
think the beginning of the games
innovant
is
et la nouvelle ère des Jeux que
validating
nous voulons lancer.
the
Il faut rester
innovating
prudent.
project
Les Jeux,
and
ça
the
dure
new era for the
plus de 15
games. We
jours et
need
après
to
il y aura les
remain
Jeux
cautious
paralympiques aussi.
because the games
Mais
last
oui,
more
aujourd'hui on
than
savoure
2 weeks and
l'engouement
then we
populaire,
have the
on savoure la
Paralympics.
ferveur, on
So
savoure la
today
qualité des
we
sites que nous avons
enjoy
et pour
the
l'instant la
popular
qualité de
enthusiasm
l'organisation.
and the
Après, ce que vous
quality of
pointez
the
est
sites
de l'ordre de
and the
l'émotion
quality of the
sportive, elle est
organization.
majeure
What you're
dans les Jeux,
indicating
c'est
is
parfois
the
ce que la
sports
plupart des gens
emotion.
viennent
It is
rechercher.
major in the games, and
Je
that's
crois
what
qu'on en
most
voit
people
beaucoup,
are looking
des
for.
belles histoires, des
And
plus
I
dures
think
aussi,
we have a lot
voilà,
of
des
beautiful
athlètes
stories
invaincus qui se sont
and
préparés
athletes
depuis
who
plusieurs années, qui se sont
have
préparés, qui
prepared
perdent au
themselves
jeu,
for several
des
years and who
surprises
are losing
positives,
at the
des
game,
médailles qui
positive
n'étaient pas attendues et qui
surprises,
arrivent,
medals that
et en
weren't
même temps,
expected
parfois
and are
l'inverse,
still
on l'a
arriving,
vu,
and sometimes the
on le
reverse.
voit tous les jours dans toutes les
We see it
disciplines.
every
Et
day
c'est en fait pour
across
ça
all of the
que
disciplines, and
c'est l'une
this
des
is
raisons,
why,
au-delà des
and it's
valeurs
one of the reasons
d'union
beyond
que
the values
véhiculent
of
les Jeux de
union
réunion
that
du monde,
these
c'est
games
vraiment aussi l'émotion sportive qui
share
rend
and highlight. It's the
cet
sport, it's
événement aussi
the
atypique et
emotion
aussi
around
exceptionnel
sports that make this
et
event
aussi de par sa
so
rareté,
atypical and exceptional, and also
Je sais pas
because
si on
it's
va se
rare,
lancer
because it
dans
only takes
la
place every
remise de
4
médailles de
years.
tous ceux qui
I
vont
don't know
procurer
if
des
we were
émotions au
going
grand
to
public,
give
ça va en
medals
faire
to those
beaucoup.
who are going to
Mais
generate
voilà, je crois qu'on a
emotions to the
tous,
public,
au-delà
because
du
that's going to
cadre,
be a lot
envie
of medals.
de
But
ressentir
I
ces
think
émotions
beyond the framework, we
meilleures
all want to
possibles.
feel
Il y en a
these
aussi des
emotions,
difficiles.
the best
Je crois
possible
que c'est aussi
emotions,
ça
and
qui
we've
fait la
got
beauté
some
du
hard
sport.
ones, and I think that's the
Donc
beauty
voilà,
of
on les
sports
savoure
as
toutes, c'est
well.
bien de les
So
valoriser,
we're all
évidemment aussi,
enjoying them. It's
pas
great
uniquement
to
ceux qui
put them
performent
in
de manière
value, and
extraordinaire,
not just those
c'est
who
eux le
have
sont de
an
manière
extraordinary
quasi
performance.
naturelle. Mais voilà, il y a des belles histoires, il y a
There's
des
some
histoires
beautiful
difficiles
stories,
aussi, il y a
some
des
hard
échecs, il y a des
stories as
victoires.
well.
Et
There's some
le
failures
sport
and
et la
some
vie, c'est ça,
victories.
en fait.
Sports
C'est
and
aussi
life
peut-être ça
is
qu'il faudra
that,
retenir, mais
and this is why
j'espère qu'on en
what we
savourera le
maybe
plus
need
possible dans
to
les
keep in
prochains
mind.
jours
I think
jusqu'à la
we'll
fin des Jeux
enjoy
paralympiques même,
as
puisque pour
much
moi ça
over the next day,
reste
even with the
aussi les Jeux
Paralympics,
paralympiques
because the
un
Paralympic
moment
Games
extrêmement fort en termes
are
d'émotions
also
sportives.
a
Voilà, pour
very
ceux qui
strong
n'en ont
moment
jamais
in
encore
terms
trop
of
vu.
sports
Et
emotions.
j'espère que
For
en
those
France, ça
who
sera
have
un
not seen
rendez-vous.
me yet,
On a
I
jamais
hope that
organisé les
in
Jeux paralympiques,
France,
les Jeux olympiques
we've
c'était il y a
never
longtemps, mais
organized the Paralympics,
voilà,
and we
ça sera
organized
aussi
the Olympics a
l'occasion
long time ago,
de
and there'll be the
découvrir pour beaucoup,
opportunity
je pense,
also
d'autres
for many to
émotions
discover
que simplement
other
celles de la performance
emotions
sportive.
than
Vous en
just
avez
those of
décrite une
the
très belle.
sports performance,
Évidemment, il y a
and
des
you've
histoires humaines
described a
derrière tout
beautiful
ça,
one. Of course,
beaucoup
there's
d'entre vous le
human
racontent
stories
avec
behind that, and
talent,
many of you
dans les
tell
différents
the
médias.
stories with talent across the various media.
Bonjour, je ne sais pas si on m'entend.
Hello.
Jacques Paquier, du journal du Grand Paris.
Jacques
J'avais trois
Paquier.
petites questions.
I had 3
Est-ce
little
que pouvez-vous me
questions.
rappeler, excusez mon ignorance, qui
I'm sorry
mesure
for my
la
ignorance. Can
la
you
qualité
remind
de l'eau
me
et
of
qui
who is
décide
measuring
finalement
the water
de
quality
la
and who is
baignabilité? Première question.
making
Deuxième
the
question, est-ce qu'il y
decision
a
about the
d'autres
swimmability?
manifestations sportives que les
Other
courses
question,
cyclistes
are there
dont j'ai
other
compris qu'elles étaient
sports
accessibles à
aspects,
tous, un peu gratuitement?
like
Parfois, on a l'impression qu'il y a une forme
cycling,
d'opacité, les cloisons ont été volontairement faites pour qu'on ne voit pas quand on n'a pas de place, mais est-ce qu'au contraire, il y a des spectacles accessibles? Et puis ma troisième question, j'ai l'impression que tout se passe bien dans les transports. Est-ce que vous pouvez nous confirmer si c'est un sujet d'appréhension en
Can you
amont
confirm
des
it to us? It was a topic of worry before the Olympic Games. Well, first of all, the sampling is done by an independent lab, which is the one that was doing the analysis since the beginning of June for the city of Paris. And those who make the decisions to authorize the competitions or the rehearsal, it's the Federation of Triathlon for triathlon and swimming for the swimming with the organizing committee of the Games, but the decision is made according to a protocol that is in their competition bylaws, is theirs to take. So there are discussions on the various elements to apprehend the quality of the water. First, the biological and scientific result of an independent lab that is supplying them with these results, and then they decide according to various criteria, weather forecast. There are many different criteria that come into play, maybe the evolutions of the last few hours, and they're the ones deciding if those competitions are held or not. This was a vigilance point, and it will remain so until the end. At the same time, this is the proper functioning of the project of Paris 2024. This is why it was an important point. I don't know if you've had the opportunity to go to Stade de France, but it's incredible. The parkings are usually not used, and usually they're packed. So it shows that public transport is working well, and that's an occasion to recognize all of the work that was done by Île-de-France Mobilité. But we remain vigilant because we know that we have a little bit of tension on some sites with many competitions, but thus far it works well. It wasn't always the case before the Games, but we want to continue this way. And then the third question had to do with being able to access the competitions for free. For free, you've got the cycling, you've got triathlon, which is free except for the departure and arrival, which is Pont Alexandre III. There is the marathons, for men and for women. You spoke about the opaque aspect in the competition site. They're hiding the access to the sites. Otherwise, the people would not buy the tickets. They would watch it from the outside. They would not go on the competition sites. The success also of Place de la Concorde
la billetterie qu'ils ont vendue, je cherche le nom, mais je ne me rappelle plus. Une billetterie où on peut accéder aux entraînements, on peut accéder à toute la place de la Concorde. Il fonctionne très bien.
This is working rather well as well, and it's very successful. And this wasn't an existing concept until now. It works well because the site is very animated and the public is there as well, even if for each of the specific sessions you need to have a specific ticket. Two additional points on this. First in Paris, which is the champion area, and it was the will of the city to make sure that the Parisians and all the visitors can see the champions for free, because Champions Park is free. It started yesterday and it was already completely full. And then the last element on making the games available for free, which was a strong commitment of the mayor of Paris, and we've supported it in our arrondissement. And I can say it as mayor of the 18th. Yesterday it was 7,000 people in Jardin des Halles and thousands of visitors in Serpollet. So we have a popular enthusiasm. This wasn't a certainty when we thought about the games. There's a will of the Parisians to go and watch it, because I think in the arrondissement it's the same. For Pape-Choisy, it's also a lot of the Parisians living in the neighborhood and not visitors. They want to share it together in good condition, and I'm really struck by the success of these spaces. We believed in them, not everybody fully believed in them, but again, it's a bet that we've won. Absolutely.
Il y a eu un petit peu de scepticisme
we had a
avant les
little
Jeux,
bit
y
of
compris sur ces zones.
skepticism
Est-ce qu'il y en a
before
trop?
the
Est-ce que
games
vous
and
faites bien de le
about
faire?
these areas.
Est-ce que
Are there
l'expérience
too
locale
many
va
of them?
fonctionner?
Is
Il
it
s'avère
good?
que c'est
Will
le
the
cas.
local experience
Donc pour
work?
l'instant,
And it very much
on
is
s'en
the case.
satisfait. Avant de
So
s'en
right
féliciter,
now
si
we
c'est
are
toujours
very
le cas dans
satisfied
l'ensemble des Jeux Olympiques.
and
En n'oubliant
to
pas,
see
parce que c'est vrai que quand
whether it's the
on
case
commence
for
à
the whole
dérouler le fil
Olympics. So when we
des Jeux
start to
populaires et de la
look
gratuité, il y a beaucoup
at
de choses à
the
dire.
aspect of
On
popular games
on a rendu
and
possible
having
au
them
fait
for
qu'un certain
free,
nombre
we made it
d'enfants
possible
de nos centres
for
de
a
loisirs,
certain
c'est-à-dire
number
d'enfants
of
qui ne vont
children
pas en
from our
vacances,
daycares,
puissent non seulement
so
accéder
children
aux
who don't go on
festivités,
vacation
mais tu
can
le
access
disais, puissent aussi
the
accéder aux compétitions.
festive areas, but
Je
can
pense que c'est
also
aussi
see
une
the
première,
competitions.
que la
And I think
collectivité ait
that's
pensé que
also
les
the
enfants qui ne
first
partent pas en
that
vacances et qui
the
restent dans la ville
the
puissent
city
aller voir
thought that
des
the
épreuves
children who won't go on
ensemble et
vacation
avoir une
can go
expérience
and see
incroyable. Donc je voulais aussi
games together and have an
le
incredible
saluer. C'est pas gratuit,
experience.
mais enfin
So
pour les
this
enfants
is
qui viennent,
something
pour eux
you
et
can
pour leur famille,
organize.
c'est
It's
gratuit.
not
Et
for
ils ont une
free.
expérience de jeu
It's
incroyable.
free for the
Et finalement,
children
ils
who
doivent
are
se dire
coming and
que
their
peut-être
family.
pour la
They've
première
got
fois de
an
la vie,
incredible
leur vie, ils ont eu la
experience,
chance de pas
and
partir en
they can
vacances cette année.
say that for once they
J'en ai
were
vu au
lucky not
beach
to go
volley
on vacation this summer. I saw some
Sur les
at
centres de
beach,
loisirs.
the
Est-ce qu'il y a
beach
d'autres
volley
questions?
there. Are there any other questions?
Non? Eh ben,
No.
excellente journée à vous.
Well,
Continuez à
have a
profiter
great
des Jeux
day.
comme nous.
Continue to enjoy the
Et on se
games
voit
like
demain
we
matin
are,
pour ceux
and
qui
we
seront
will
là.
see
Merci.
one again for tomorrow morning for those who are there.
Something happened today? Castle? I was 8 o'clock, I guess. Why? Do you know where to postpone the number tomorrow morning at Okay. It will be where? When something here?
I think they are starting on the
Okay.
level so to get to